Rubbish. You see it everywhere. And littering's been a national issue since the 1950s. So what are we doing about it? Really? In 2017, the government published their litter strategy for England, which told us that rubbish was bad for business.
What does this say about us as a nation? It's not good for local businesses. It only harms our economic prospects.
Since then, towns and cities such as Bournemouth have experienced a public bin boom. However, the Clean New campaign did not seem to reach the countryside in the same way, with litter being thrown from cars on rural roads, to kids leaving cans in the parks, and fly tipping at a high due to COVID closures. It's in need of a serious tidy up. But that's easier said than done. I spoke to local Verwood resident Andy Thompson about his experience.
So I was walking up here with Charlie the dog and just daydreaming and having my time out, and actually I was thinking this is a beautiful place to have a bit of a sit down, and then I saw 2 or 3 tents all falling over, loads of rubbish. I mean, it is someone's stuff, you know. Some people lived here for a period of time. Whatever the circumstances, they had to leave it all, or decided to leave it all. And that, I don't know how to feel about that. But it's been here for 6 months, and I don't know how to get it cleared up. I'm scared to do it myself, and I don't know how to handle it, who should call and so on.
This is a problem many people face. In public spaces, it's easy to report rubbish to the council, who will come and clear it up within a matter of days. But when the land's private, it gets a bit more difficult.
Thank you for contacting Dorset Police. Press 6. If you know the name of our website, then just please hang up as a crime is in progress. If you wish to report a crime, incident, or have a general inquiry, press 2. To hear this message again, press #.
The council said it's not their responsibility, it's the private landowner's responsibility, but I didn't know who that is, so they said I should phone you guys.
Yeah, okay. Let me transfer phone through. If you need your name and telephone number, somebody can call back there and they'll take all the details of the exact location, okay?
Okay, so will they call back like today or?
Please leave the following details.
This didn't fill Andy with hope, but the next day, they called.
Would you mind if perhaps I and a colleague pop down at some point today to your address, and then we go on and you show us exactly where?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And we'll try and determine, do some detective work, and find out who actually owns them.
While finding the landowner was proving difficult, even for the police, they told us that the camp was connected to a previous incident, meaning it was known to them, but left to rot for months. This is all too common. Rubbish is hidden in the undergrowth and between the trees, out of sight and out of mind, costing UK taxpayers over £1 billion a year to clear up. The UK is paying way too much for a problem that is entirely avoidable. So, if we really want a greener future, we've got to start acting like it.
I did ask somebody locally, and they did actually know who owned the wood. They gave me his number. I phoned him. He said he'd get a couple of the guys who worked the wood for him to bring a tractor up, take away all the rubbish, and he said they'd burn it. So I guess that'll happen in the next few days.